Hey everyone, it's John here from Nevermore Antiques, and we are going to take a quick look at 20 items that I have sold on eBay over the past couple of weeks. I hope everything is going good for you guys. It's been kind of slow in my life. I haven't been able to go out and do much sourcing, but I have been working on the store and getting a lot of stuff listed, and that's pretty darn awesome. We are going to jump in here. We're going to talk about these items. We're going to try to make real quick work of this video, and the first item that I have here is a Nelson's Royal Reference Bible. It's a King James version. It has the built-in tabs on it. It was brand new, still in the original packaging. Came in the box and everything. Sold it for $25.46 and $3.33 shipping and handling. Bibles make bucks. If you're out and about this spring, whenever yard sales pick up, be sure to check out these Bibles and because they make really good money. You can flip them, and that money definitely comes in handy. Here is a genuine Canon camcorder power supply. I sold that for $25.46. I paid $1 for it. If you ever go to the old mom and pop thrift shops, they typically have a little electronic section. A lot of times you can find these bundled up in the back, and you can pick them up and sell them for pretty darn good money. This is a book by Sylvia Plath. It's The Bell Jar. It was first edition, book club edition. It was pretty cool. The cover looks pretty bad because my photography was a little bit dark and I had to lighten it up. But yeah, it sold for $20.36. I bought the whole box of books at auction for like $1. And so that was a pretty good deal. $20.36 is what I sold it for, with shipping on top. That's pretty awesome. Here is a set of fountain pens that I sold for a friend of mine. Not sure when I'll get to see him, but I owe him half. I owe him $21 for this, or $20 probably after fees. And they actually had somebody's name on them, but they still sold. They actually went overseas. So as soon as you know who you are, as soon as I see you again, I will square up with you on those. This is a Royal Futura 800 manual typewriter. I sold it for $63.71, $17.57 shipping on top. It was beautiful. It was absolutely exquisite, but there were some minor issues with it. But I still only paid I think I paid $20 for it. If there wouldn't have been any issues with it, it would have probably sold for a $100 bill. But hopefully whoever got it knew how to fix it or could use it for parts, because it was an exquisite machine. Here is a Chevrolet Viking logo. I had this listed for a while. This was actually listed on it was listed from home. So yeah, it's been over a year ago, because I haven't really listed anything from the house in over a year. And now I use that wood background, and I've been using it for probably about 5-6 months now. And this sold for $12.71 and $4.60 shipping and handling. So that was a pretty good pickup. I picked it up in a lot of stuff at the auction for about $1. Here we go. I got this vintage Columbo board game. It was 99% complete. It was missing one card. Sold it for $16.96 with shipping on top. Board games do pretty well, especially the older ones. We do really, really well with them. And I've sold quite a few. Made a little bit of money on them. Those I bought at auction. I probably bought about 8 of them at auction for somewhere in the neighborhood of like $5, I think. And a couple of them I threw away because they were just missing too many parts. They were like Sorry or Scrabble. There was a Monopoly game, and I keep all the Monopoly pieces, and then I list them in a big lot after I get like 10-15 games. I'll list all the tokens in one lot. Here is a set of Chevy. They're just little cup holders that you put your cup down in. I only have one left, but I sold them for $25.46. Still making really good money on the car parts, which is pretty awesome. I'm really excited about that. Here we go. I've got an Avon. It's a bottle, rare gold. It's a small bottle. It's only like 0.13 fluid ounce, but it still sold for $8.46. It was free shipping, but I probably still made $4 or $5 on it. I just couldn't throw it away because I knew somebody would want to have it, so I just kept it and listed it, and it went to a good home. Here is a Dell, what's it called, a power supply out of a computer. Sold it for $16.96, $7.54. All of my computer stuff like this, I typically get it for free. I don't pay much money for it because there is just absolutely no value there. Unless it's like an old like Windows 95, Windows 98 machine, there's not a lot of value. And the stuff that I pick up for free, I can part out. I save it from going to the landfill. In fact, for every computer I get, it's kind of like an organ donor. If it's one that I can't sell as a whole machine, I part it out, and one computer could probably keep like 3 or 4 other computers from going to the landfill, so it really is doing a service. Here is a set of Victorian Swingarm curtain rods. I sold those for $16.96. I bought that in a huge lot at an estate sale here local. I did fantastic with it. Still selling them. Still got a whole slew of them downstairs. Slew is a hillbilly term for a lot, so that's what that means. Here is a really cool coffee pod. They see me giving the thumbs up in the photo there. It sold for $42.46 and $15.34 shipping and handling, which was just shipping on top. I'm not exactly sure what it cost. It sold, February 11th. So yeah, that was a really cool. These old percolator coffee pots, they sell really well, people. Do not pass them up. You definitely want to buy them, and because you will sell them pretty quick. Here is a set of perfect push-ups. I sell every set of those I put my hands on. A lot of people are working out in their house now. The gyms are closed, so if you can get old gym equipment, be sure to list that. This sold for $12.71. I paid $1 for them, and $7.74 or shipping on top. And I didn't even clean them up too well. Look, they're kind of dusty. I'm kind of sorry. I'm hanging my head in shame. Here is a sign. Happy Hens Live Here. A Purina sign. I paid $2 for it at the antique mall. Sold it for $14.41. So probably had about $6 in it by the time I shipped it. And sold it for $14.41. Here is a Pioneer Yearbook from Kirkwood, Missouri. Sold it for $33.96 with shipping on top, and it was a pretty good flip. They sell pretty well, and it was pretty cool. I loved it. The weird thing is that this yearbook here, the guy that played on Quantum Leap, the guy, I can't remember his name, was named David or whatever. He was the guy that leaped, and then he played the Starship Captain on the Star Trek TV show. He actually went to that school during kind of similar, like in the early 70s. My buddy that was at the auction with me actually bought the 3 yearbooks that he was in, and he sold those for $50 a piece, so that was pretty cool. Here is a old Volkswagen Manual. That thing was ratted out, but man, I love Volkswagens. I couldn't throw it away. I knew it'd find a good home somewhere, and the pages inside were really good shape. So I sold it for $12.71, free shipping. So yeah, I still made good money on it because that was given to me because they didn't want to throw it away. Here is one of the oil paintings that I picked up. If you go back and you check back in my videos, I have an art video where I bought a bunch of art at an auction, and this was $25.46, $7.74. I had about $2.50 in this piece, and that's just cheap. I mean, the art was exceptionally cheap at this sale. I was ashamed of myself how cheap it was and how cheap I was buying this stuff. But it was pretty awesome, and I've still got a ton of it. So a lot of different compositions. My buddy that was with me, he kind of got some of the better pieces. He got some of the landscapes and stuff like that. I got more of the still lifes and stuff like that, but it was pretty cool. Here is a 1988 Fox Drinking Team sweatshirt. I have some of you guys remember the Fox Inn, Santa Monica, California. It was the 1988 Fox Drinking Team. I actually took an offer for $15. I would have thought that this would have sold for a lot more, but it just never materialized. I just never made that kind of money I needed to make on it. Here is a set of drill bits. Finally, they're all gone. Sold for $12.71. That was pretty cool. Didn't make a lot of money on those. It was a bad buy that I picked up. I'm glad to know that they're finally selling, and I'm getting to the bottom of the barrel with these. You learn by buying. Sometimes you learn good lessons, and sometimes you learn bad lessons. And for me, that was a case where I learned that Master Mechanics drill bits just do not sell too well on eBay. And here is a set of Sarah Coventry. It's a pendant and brooch. Thanks to Anita Finita, she's actually got me more interested in jewelry, and I just buy a lot more of it now. I've got a ton of it in my antique store, and it's kind of cool. You can find a lot of pieces that are worth a lot of money. I've found some here lately. The last auction that I went to, I picked up I paid about $50 for everything, and I probably, one piece of jewelry I listed for $180 or something like that. So signed jewelry, there's some really good money in it, so be on the lookout. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me click over here, and let me go to my other window here. Here we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Be sure to give me a like. Share the video. That really helps a lot. I did put a video out before this one, walking through my antique store, showing some stuff, told some prices. If you guys would be interested in me doing like maybe a little antique preview, like show you guys some of the little figurines, some of the salt and pepper shakers, stuff like that. Actually, I'm here right now because I'm shipping an elephant out to one of my friends / customers that's seen the video, and I really appreciate you very much. So if you're interested in me doing something like that, let me know. That could be something that we could do. I know a couple of other people in this corridor that does the same thing, so I'm pretty excited about it. But that's the end of the video. Thank you for sticking around. If you're still here, give me a thumbs up. You guys have a good night. God bless. Keep on digging and keep on picking. And remember, the family that picks together sticks together.